In this day and age where we're having technological advancements here and there every single second, even at this particular point when you're listening onto this episode of the Store Podcast or watching this particular episode on YouTube, someone is thinking about making the world better. Someone is thinking about technologically advancing a system for better efficiency. It is very much important in a day and era where almost every brand, every company, every influencer, every business is looking forward to is fighting for your attention, is fighting for your eyeballs. It is expedient for an influencer, a content creator, someone looking forward to having their business online to find a way of standing out. And in this episode of the Store Podcast, that is exactly what we are delving deep into. So hey friends, welcome back here. For those of you that are new, my name is Simon, your host of the Store Podcast. Here, we speak the African way of things that actually do matter, and the goal is to spark curiosity, provoke thought, and offer fresh perspectives of the world that we are living in. Today, we are talking about how we can literally stand out in this era, in this online-based era. Well, the first point is one that has been sung over and over again, and I will add on to those voices. Consistency is key. Consistency is key. Consistency is key, ladies and gentlemen. And how are we going to keep this consistency? In the previous video, we talked about why you need more systems than goals to achieve quite a number of all the things that you have set out as resolutions to do this particular year. And I believe if you have a system, then there's no way you cannot be consistent, because that particular system is going to take you step by step towards the goal, and in that way you are going to be consistent. Whether it means actually posting once every single week, keep at that. Whether it means waking up early at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. every single day, get consistent at that. It compounds faster when you get it in check. It compounds faster. The second point, or the second way, or one of the ways we can actually grow our online presence is by collaborating with others. Man, this one, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a certain bit of boldness. And that is what I am overcoming this particular year. This particular year, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to collaborating more with other creators. I'm looking forward to collaborating more with other speakers. I'm looking forward to collaborating more with different people of different fields so that I can get their mind. And this is the secret, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that are listening, note this down. When you collaborate with another creator, or when you collaborate with another influencer, or when you collaborate with someone who is in a different niche, that particular person is coming with their audience. So in literal sense, you're reaching from your usual circle of influence into a wider spectrum, or into a wider circle of influence. Does that make sense? The third point, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a day and era where quality is very important. So if you can, yes, as you're starting, there are baby steps, but start small with a bigger vision. You get what I mean? Start small and work hard towards improving every single day. You get what I mean? When you look at the very first video that we had on this particular channel, you'll be surprised how it was looking. And compared to what improvement, we are taking baby steps, but we are surely going upward and upward and upward. So it's very much important as you're on this journey of actually commanding an online presence that you work on improving your quality and also have a standard. You get what I mean? If people know that on this particular date, this is the guy, this is the person that is going to upload this particular video every single 7 p.m. of Friday, he is uploading. That is a standard that you have set, and that is going to be in the subconscious of all the people that are following you, that at 7 p.m. every Friday, there's something Simon is going to be releasing. So it is very much important we work on the high quality and also work on the standard. There's a saying that if you want to go faster, go alone. But if you want to go further, go in a team, go together. I think the goal should be scaling further. You get what I mean? That's point number 4. We need to team up. You need an editor just in case you're not good at editing, or just in case you do not have the time for editing. That is the case for me. This particular year, I have teamed up with an editor. Uncle Steven, please put your photo here. And one of the advantages of teaming up, ladies and gentlemen, is that it literally gives you space to think of other things instead of the ones that you could actually delegate. For example, if you can delegate editing, then that simply means you're going to be buying time for you to be maybe creating, to be signing contracts, to be signing sponsorships, to be actually looking out for different people that you can collaborate with, that you can invite, that you can actually add on to your team. If we are to scale our online presence, as we are to build these big brands, we shall need a team at a certain point T. Lastly, there's this particular book I was reading. It's called The Go-Giver, and it was recommended by Mr. Nsubuga, Mark. I took time to read it, and among this particular book were the laws of stratospheric success, and one of those laws was the law of value. This gentleman said that your true worth is in how much you're willing to give in value than you take home in payment. In literal sense, enter this thing for giving out value. Enter this thing for adding on to people's lives. Enter these things for impacting those that are going to be following you, for influencing those that are going to be looking up to you, for actually adding value onto those people. Then the money will come effortlessly. In other words, you're going to be building a magnet of money. It's not you going to be chasing after the money, but the money is going to be chasing after the value that is coming out of you. So your true worth is in how much you're willing to give in value than you take home in payment. That has been it for this particular episode of the Store Podcast. If you find it valuable, share it with a friend, comment, leave a review of this particular podcast, and subscribe if you ain't ready. Others really excited. See you in the next one. My name is Simon, speaking the African way of things that actually do matter.